Hi, this is Ronnie, and this is a layout I created from the winnings from Laura Littleluluscraps when she had her sister's birthday card challenge. And this is Pebbles paper, and she sent me simple stories too, and this was a surprise. And I really thought I'd use the simple stories first, but I decided to use this first. And this is where I cut out a big chunk out of the back of this and cut the top part. I think it was 11 by 11, and then I cut some scraps. I started this layout when I first got it, and then I got to thinking that one of those spider webs would look really cute on there. So I asked Laura, who's Lauraluvslace, to send me one. It's a diamond die cut die, and so you'll see me using it on here. Anyway, those yellow polka dot paper, I'm going to end up cutting that down because I tried 2 or 3 times putting that on there and finally decided it was just too big, so I could cut one of the pieces down in half and used it that way. And I was wanting different colors to show in my layering. And the Trick or Treat is one of the 3x4, I believe, cutouts that you can cut out. I cut out the whole page of one of them, and I think she sent me like 3 pages, but I just cut out one for right now. Yeah, and here's where I cut it in half because I decided I didn't need quite that much on here. And the background one, the dark one, it's got stars. I don't know if you can tell it from there or not. And I'm showing the letters that I used to make this title. I made it off screen because it did take a little while to make. I used several different ones. Some I got from Liz, 10 Lizzie, 4444. Hi, Liz. And some I got from Larry Glover, 810, which is Amber. Hi, Amber. And I even got some from Kelly, who is Creative Curiosities. So I had quite a few different ones there. And here I'm just dotting some glue on that die cut. I did ink everything in Tim Holtz tea dye except for the spider web, and I inked it in old paper, Tim Holtz old paper. It was pretty white, and I wanted it to match the papers a little bit better. And here's a bunch of the die cuts I got cut out. I didn't use near all of them on the layout, of course. I just cut them out while watching TV, and I just grabbed a handful and try and decide where I want everything here and put layers. I was going to put a banner there, and then I seen that empty spot and put it there, and guess what? It is not going to stay there. It will stay there through the whole process, and then when you see the pictures at the end, it's not there. It's down in the bottom corner because I forgot why I decided I wanted to make this layout first before the Simple Stories one. Laura had sent me some jars and some eyeballs. And as you can see, the boys have eyeballs in their mouth, and they were making a cake for Halloween, and my daughter had them to pose. This was several years ago. That oldest one there is 17 now, so these pictures are a little bit old. I have made the layout before, and that one's going to go ahead and go to my daughter in her album this Christmas. I'm giving that one to her, and I'm keeping this one because I really like that jar with the eyeballs. But I took and put glossy accents on it and then put it to the side to dry. And I'm looking on the table at everything and using the stuff I see on the table. And I kept thinking something was missing, but I couldn't think what. Old age, yeah. Anyway, after I got ready to take the pictures, I realized what was missing. So the layout will look a little bit different when I get done. And some of these things, besides inking them, I outlined them and with my smash pen, the black ones to make them show up a little bit more, and putting them on there. But it's all die cuts from the paper. I think I have the one button that Laura sent me that she said Vintage Gal 18 had made some of the die cuts into buttons, and I put one of them on there. was trying to be conservative, only one on a page, and it's the one with the pumpkin, and I'm putting candy there. The whole title is Trick or Treat, Bake Us Something Good to Eat, since they were working on baking a cake, all of them. And here I just put pop dots on part of it because it's going to go over top of the picture, but later it's going to have pop dots under the whole thing in the finished pictures because I needed it to raise up a little bit because of my jar with my eyeballs. But yeah, I had to do it over because I could not have the layout without that, since that's the whole reason I'm making the layout, is to put them on there because they are just so cute. And you will see that later. Sorry you're not seeing it now. But I'm just layering everything, and I put twine around that. It says Happy Halloween, and I put a little twine around the banner, and it was one of the cutouts. And I pop dotted up the skull and paper clip with the pumpkin, jack-o'-lantern. I had it in my stash from years ago. And here's when I think I'm done, and I'm not. Yeah. It looked alright, though. I thought it looked pretty cute, but, I had to get that jar on there. So you're going to see the jar now. See it? Isn't it cute? Anyway, it's a mason jar, and I put some twines around it, and like I said, I moved that banner down, and I turned the ink over because it was turned the other way. And there's the jar with the eyeballs, and I put some twine on that little jack-o'-lantern bag-looking thing, and twine on the lid of the jar. And I found some green eyeballs, since the ones they have in their mouth are green, and mixed them with the black ones that Kelly sent me. And there it's Trick or Treat, and then I have twine on the Halloween also. And the little skull up there at the top, and there's that adorable die cut from Diamond Dies. And I inked the spider black, and then I put some glossy accents on it. And that's Super Scaries from a die cut. And there's Bake Us Something Good to Eat. And I have twine and a little ghost on there, and the different letters, kind of ransom type. And then the spooky treats. And there's my grandsons. Aren't they cute? Anyway, that's my layout. And I hope you enjoyed it. It took me like 3 weeks to make because I just worked on it here and there. And did some of the things off screen, like I said, like the inking and the cutting. And then, of course, putting all those letters on the title, too. And then I had to make the eyeballs like one day, and I didn't make them. I just glossy accented them on there, but and had to let them dry before I could finish the layout. But anyway, that's my layout. Go check out Laura and Laura's channel, and of course Tin Lizzie, Lyric Lover 810, and Creative Curiosities. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Bye.